Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nico, and I am a full-time eBay reseller. So it's a little dim in here. It's 6:05 a.m. I'm going to get my shipping ready, and then my husband will take it at 8 or 8:30 whenever, the post office opens and he has time. I'm going to be on the road by then. My mom has a dentist appointment today, and she does not drive on the interstate. So I'm going to go ahead and drive an hour and a half, pick her up. I'll take her to her dentist appointment out of town, even farther from where she lives. I'll go to the Goodwill while she's doing that, and then we'll go have a nice lunch. I have packed my bag. I don't know if I'm going to stay the night or not. I feel like I have enough inventory for 3 or 4 days. And I have a couple of days of paperwork, cleaning, that kind of stuff. However, I'm also driving 5 hours today, so, I want to, sorry, this is bothering me. I feel like my eye makeup is, I don't know, maybe it's a shadow. Anyway, so, I hate to drive 5 hours and just source a little bit and then turn around and come back home. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I just packed my bag. I always have to have one for emergencies anyway. When you're 5 hours out of town, it's just a good idea. So I'm going to decide. I'm not sure what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm kind of in a rush this morning, so I'm going to talk fast and ship fast. I have 12 orders going out, and it's for $416.38. 3 of these are consignment from my son. So not only will I pay my eBay fees, my promoted listings, the normal stuff, and this always includes the shipping. That's how eBay does it. When I read off that number, that is, the total including, that's the order total. So that includes the shipping. So not only am I sending that shipping money back out, I have eBay fees and all of that. And then in this case, some of the items I'm splitting with my son. I'm still, doing well today, but I really like it when my sales are 600 or 800. Then all of that coming out still gives me 300 or 400 for the day. So, all right, guys, let's see what we have. And again, sorry about the lighting. I've got all my lights on. That's the best I can do. So this is, we've had this a while. My son and I just lowered the price on this. This is a domino game. It's a vintage Druecki double 6 domino counterboard cribbage plastic with the plastic case. And we started it around 50, just could not get it. I have not been having 25% off on my son's stuff because we kind of have the price we thought we wanted. On this one, it's okay. It's a clearance item anyway, but it got caught up in my 25% off coupon. I was in a hurry this week, and I didn't put my coupons on just my on my clothing. So I might go in, and I'm on the stuff I'm listing for him that's brand new. I'm going to have to mark it up a little bit and then remember to go in and just reduce it back down. Either that or end my coupon, which I don't like to do. It just takes forever for it to end. I'll just let it go through Monday like it always does, and then I'll fix that. But yeah, definitely I'm glad that we were happy to get rid of this because the 25% off coupon kicked in. So we took $23 plus shipping, so $31.01 is the total order. All right, 2 pounds, 14 ounces. And I'm uploading a different video right now, which is probably not a good idea because it'll make my computer just a little bit slower. I'm uploading that hard goods haul. So while I'm gone today, that'll get uploaded for you. I hope you enjoy it. So let's see. This is going to Paducah, Kentucky. I'm going to see what priority mail is $13.33. UPS is $11.76. I hate to make my husband go to UPS, but let me see what my other orders are. Yeah, I think I'll just make this priority. I don't think that he'll have to go to UPS that way. It's just one more errand, and our time is worth money. So I'm going to, spend $1 more, but just make life simpler here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's go ahead and buy that. So they paid $12 for shipping, but I'm gonna spend $13.33 just because, my husband doesn't mind. He'll go do it. would be happy to do it. It's just one more complication in our life. So yeah, I'd like to really get home and just get my environment cleaned up. I'm anxious to do that. But I do have to really look at the cost of my trips. And of course, you know, this is a personal trip in one sense because I'm taking my mom to the dentist. But I do want to be able to deduct it by sourcing a lot. So I've got today's haul, or not today's, I filmed it last night, but the haul of all the hard goods that I'm adding are is uploading right now. I already sold something out of that, at least one thing out of that I did last night. And then I've still got a couple of hauls sitting right here on the floor that I want to do with you. I have completely, that's going to be the good news. It'll be a total surprise to me because I have no idea what's in those bags now. They've sat there a week, and I know that they're, at the time I thought it was good stuff, but now it's just sitting there. I have no clue what it is. All right. See where we're at now. All right, this is a pair of shoes. How long have I had these? Let's see. I've had these probably a couple months. These are a pair of Bournes, but they're the crown heels, so they're a pair of Bourne heels. Open toe. They do have some animal print on them. I do not remember where I got these. The most I pay on shoes is about $4. You know, unless they're like really expensive men's boots. I've learned that because I don't have enough shoes in my store, I just don't get as many sales. So I have to either be willing to hold it longer than a shoe seller would, or I just take less. And so this was still a good sale. I'm happy with this. I was trying to get, I think, closer to $35, but I ended up, after a couple of months, I took $22 plus shipping, so $34.31, and these sold with promoted listings. No other coupons. Okay. 1 pound, 13 ounces. Let's see where this thing is going. Going to Nyack, New York. I've heard that showing when someone types in something to eBay that they want the item to get to them, so part of the algorithm is to show them people's items who live close to them. But lately, I mean, all my sales are Texas, New York, you know, all these places. So I don't know if that's true or if the keywords I'm using are just pulling people in anyway, which is great. So I charged them $10.87. That's the shipping they paid because this is an older listing. And it's going to cost $11.62 because it is going all the way to New York, which is fine. You see me making money on the shipping a lot when people in Arizona and Montana buy it, but then I do lose money on shipping too. But I didn't want to put $14 on this, and I don't like calculated. I've used calculated before, and sometimes it will show really high prices to people, and I was losing some sales over that. So this is fine. I'll lose about, right around $1 on this, on the shipping. Okay, so let me click that one. I don't know what I'm going to do to work out in the next couple days. Probably just the treadmill and then watch The Night Agent more. That's my reward to myself when I get on the treadmill here, because I just don't really love it. I get to watch another episode of The Night Agent. My workout class in the morning is canceled. The lady, my teacher, has something come up. Even if I am here in town, I won't be able to do that. I could go to Planet Fitness if I'm out of town. Or, more often than not, I just skip it and don't do anything, which is not good. Not what I'm trying to do, but I don't know. The bins is like, I consider it a workout. You know, I never hardly sit down unless I'm just really on the floor going through my pile, but I don't ever lose weight doing it. And my back certainly doesn't feel like that's a good thing sometimes. All right. Okay, so this is an American Eagle hat. this is taking a minute. Sorry, guys. It's because of that video I'm uploading. But I want to get it started and get it, you know, up to you, because then I'll have this shipping video, which will have to wait till either tonight or tomorrow for me to even upload it. I know I could have gone live, but it's 6 in the morning, and I don't know how many of you, you know, have time when you're getting your kids off to school, etc., to watch a live. I don't know when the best time for a live is. I'll have to actually look at what other people are doing, and someday I do want to do one here. So this is an American Eagle hat. This is a pretty good sale. I picked this up in the bins. Nobody else thought that this was interesting, and I can see why. It's kind of weird, but weird sells. So I picked it up. It's an American Eagle Outfitters Trapper hat, and I've had this maybe a couple of bins trips ago, so maybe a month, which, you know, you got to remember it's April too, so I don't know if they want this for a skit or if they are going to, like, go hiking or hunting or whatever it is up, you know, it can still be really cold up in the mountains right now. So I don't know why this is selling as summer approaches, but it's great for me. So they did use my 25% off coupon, and I sold this for $18.25 plus shipping, so $20.44. Not bad for a, let's see, this would have cost me, this is 11 ounces, so this would have cost me about $1.20 at the bins. Our bins in Denver, if you buy enough, are $1.69 usually. At least so far. You know, they keep going up and up and up. Who knows? But it's still a bargain. Still a bargain. Yeah, it's really hard for me to break the habit of leaving inventory here that could be listed and going to get more. That's why I feel like, oh, I should just come home. I've got enough to work on. But then not having a reserve has cost me a lot of money this winter, where things came up, you know, whatever the case was, and I just I need to really go pack that away, what's behind me. Just say, okay, you know, I finally am caught up. Just pack that away. Don't worry about that you have extra. I need some kind of a money pile. I need at least like a couple hundred items. All right, let me see what's going on here. Trying to get eBay to work. I'm sure it's me, but all right, there we go. So 12 ounces. It keeps wanting to put $7.99 in there as dimensions, but it's not affecting the price, so that is okay. I guess I'll just leave it. This is going to Pennsylvania, another faraway sale. So I charged $6.75. This is going to cost $5.17 to ship. So yeah, that's less than 80 items, and then I've got probably 30 over here maybe with the haul that I still haven't done. So it's not like I have some excessive death pile on there, and so I really need to just forget that I have some things I could be working on and really try to dig deep today and maybe stay the night. I'm going to think about it, pray about it on my way. My dad and my she's technically my mother-in-law, but she's just a friend. You know, she's been married to my dad for a long time, and she's not too much older than I am. You know, she's a little bit younger than my dad, and then, you know, my dad had me pretty young, so, you know, she's kind of just more like a friend. But anyway, they're in the Grand Canyon right now, or heading that way. I'm really jealous. I've been there, so it's not like I've never been there, but I just am jealous. But they deserve it. You know, they've worked hard in their life, so that is good. Good. I don't know what I was doing when I did those editing videos. You know, this is number 739. It's not rocket science. I mean, look how big my labels are. I do use a little bit smaller label now, but look how big these are. And I couldn't find this for about 2 minutes, and you know, my numbers are out of order up there. I don't know, like if I'm tired when I'm doing those. You know, I have 3 boxes that were at the very top of this shelf, and I got my step stool out, and there's like 600, and then it'll jump to 780, and then 739 is in the next box over. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing that day. I do not have any idea, but I've got to put those back in order. Makes me wonder about myself. I do not know. I feel like I'm very diligent. You know, when I was a nurse, I never like killed anybody or made any med errors or anything like that. So I'm very, I think, particular, but then sometimes I look and I'm like, was I that tired or what? Anyway, I did find it, thankfully, because I'm still mad about that pair of boots this week that I have just never found. I don't know what happened to them. So then I start to doubt myself, like, am I not with it? But anyway, this was right where it pretty much should have been. Not exactly, but it was just a couple of numbers over. So anyway, this is, I'm glad this is gone. This is a clearance item. I'm on the 4800s now. This is number 739. It's really cute. I thought it would sell faster and for more money, but I did probably just overprice it at first. This is an Army Fleck-Turn jacket. This kind of camo is Fleck-Turn camo. Fleck-Tarn, maybe you say it Fleck-Tarn. And it's a military shirt by the brand Kohler. It's a small, so maybe it's the size. A small is not ideal. But I pick up all different kinds of weird camo. And, because of where I live, I see it all the time. So anyway, they did use a 25% off coupon. Everyone's using my coupon. I must have done good at getting it out there. I don't know, because sometimes I have 20 items and no one even notices I have a coupon. So I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, this is another order where they used my coupon. It sold via promoted listings. So I got $20.58 all in for the order. That includes shipping, though. But for an item I've had, I think I want to say a year and a half still, maybe a little longer, I am glad that it's out of here. I don't need to weigh this since it's flat rate. It really doesn't matter. This is going to North Bend, Oregon, and I'm going to keep about $1.40 on the shipping on top of that. Yeah, all the inventory I have in here is paid for. So, if you've been watching my videos from the bins and all of my shopping, I use my business credit and then I, pay attention. It's not that I don't go again until it's paid off, but I really try to pay attention to how long it takes me to pay off that business credit to go use it again. So, this last trip was really cheap anyway because I stayed with my dad and his friend anyway. So I didn't have any hotel bills for the ARC stuff that's on the floor there. But still, all of my, all the inventory, I own it outright. In other words, I'm not using, any business credit as far as like long term to pay for it. So I want to go get as much as I can today and do the same thing over again. Plus, I'm paying myself, which, is important to mention, too. Sometimes in a business, you don't get to pay yourself for a while, which is stressful. All right, but I am paying myself. Oh, I've just got too much clutter. This drives me bonkers. All right, this is, let me see, it is already wrapped. So I can't completely show you, but this is a Cutco knife set that my son found. And it's a carving set, number 1834. It's a serrated knife that is number 1723. If you know Cutco, you know they all have their numbers. And then the tine fork is 1727. And these have burled handles. I pick up these burled handles every time I see them. It's one of the few things, I'm not that much of a, it's not like I can identify antiques or anything like that. But I have learned from selling these a lot, I can spot those handles a mile away. So go look up Cutco knives and put burled in it, and it just looks like I don't know, just like wood, it just looks like a wood handle, but it has a certain shape and a look to it. You can easily learn to identify these. So anyway, he has learned either by looking them up or whatever, but he found these. We were hoping to get a little bit more, but then in our repricing a couple weeks ago, we realized that we were too high on these. They also used my 25% off coupon, so we got $55.75 for one knife and one fork. And it's in a nice decorative box. Now, just because houses have 10 people living in them, and mom orders knives and, forgets to mention to the kids or to whoever, I do try to, put sharp inside, because I do sell knives. I sell some kind of blades to blenders once in a great while if there's some reason. And so on anything sharp like that, don't assume that the person who orders it is the one who's going to open it. And so, they would have no idea. And, it's just a liability thing. I don't know. I just do it that way. And it makes me feel better, because I don't always get around to telling my husband, hey, we needed new knives and I ordered them. I just know how our household is. So that's why I do that. All right, let me mark this out, because a lot of people know about Cutco, so you definitely don't want a box heading out that says Cutco on it, because somebody might be smart enough to nab it. All right, guys. Ugh. Let's see here. This is going to Portland, Oregon. Everybody in Oregon is buying from me today. They're buying trapper hats. They're buying knives. Okay. This is actually pretty lightweight. It's just that I wanted to pack it in there. I didn't want the box to get crushed. Okay, so this is $113. So I have my shipping in there too high. Good, $113, especially since it's going to Oregon. We want it to go as cheap as we can. I hope this can go priority, because I already decided I didn't want my husband to have to go to UPS, but if it's that much of a difference, I will. Okay, so they paid for parcel select, so that's good, and it can go $822 parcel select, and then priority is $882. So to me, Oregon seems like it's forever away, just like New York does. I guess I think of them as like almost the same distance away, but for some reason it must be the route, it must be the interstate connections or the towns people live in, because, to be able to send this for $882 to Portland is crazy. So I'm going to keep about $2-3 on shipping, so that doesn't hurt my feelings either. And I know this might be a lighter package than whatever it was that I sent. I can't remember now what was higher. I am going to move my purse out of the way. Oh my goodness. All right. This is the downside of the hard goods. They're just under my feet till I finish them all. But I did about 10 of them, and so I've got about 30 more to pack out, which again, most of them are video games. Most of them are like these toys that I have to pack out. If you haven't seen my haul video yet, which you couldn't because it's still uploading, when you see the haul video, you'll see these. These are really easy to throw in a box. So a lot of it isn't hard. It's just I can't put that in a poly bag. So I've got boxes all around my feet. I've got all that. But I'm going to get it cleaned up. As long as the money's coming in, I can deal with a little bit of chaos. I still don't like it. I don't think it's I don't think it adds to your income to not have organization, but I am close. I am very close. All right. All right, it should be a little easier from there, I think. I don't think I have any more heavy hard goods. So this is a Bible. I packed it this way because I have it bubble wrapped, plus I have some cardboard in here. So even though it's in a poly bag instead of a box, it's very well protected. I think this is going to go Mediarate. I'll see what they chose. It's sold via promoted listings. I've had a lot of questions on this about, is it bonded leather? Is it regular leather? And I didn't know. I had to look it up. Usually I think on some Bibles it'll say bonded leather or leather, and I would have given them that answer. But this one does not say. This is number 4211. I guess that like the Oxford Catholic Bibles have numbers, so I put that in there. So we've had this about 2 or 3 months, so my son was happy to come down. I think we had hoped to get more like 40, but it does have some writing in it, which some people don't mind in a Bible. Some people really want to write themselves, or they don't believe in, writing in it. And so anyway, I will tell you what we got here. Okay, this is going to South Carolina. It is going to go media rate. Wait a minute here. What is this doing? It's saying no services available. Hold on here. I don't know why eBay does that sometimes. Okay, there we go. See, now this time I just refresh and then media rate is right there. So it's going to cost, if this weighs what I say it weighs, let me double check. Yep, 3 pounds, 13 ounces. So this is going to cost $5.75 to go by media, and they paid $7. So the order total is $32.09, and it's only going to cost me $5.75 to ship. So that is good. Oh, come back here. I don't want that to happen. Let's go like that. Yeah, I have 2 listings that customers have let me know about, so that's why I just feel like I have a lot to do. I have this Sleeping on Snow hoodie, which is an Anthropologie brand. And I don't know why. When I was taking photos, I just didn't measure it. I usually have my ruler, and I measure every item, but it must be one that I took the pictures on my phone, or I was working in a hurry. I don't know. But anyway, so I just got to measure that and just re-upload the photos. That will get that sold a lot faster and, at least answer that person's question. And then I have a navy jacket. It's a real vintage navy jacket, so I don't know. I got to go in there and look. I know I took pictures of the right side of it because obviously the patches are on the right side. So, but anyway, something about what I did, he is saying that my jacket is not showing the right way. It's either inside out in a few of the first photos or something. So I got to pull that and just figure out what I did on that. Then I've got my list. I need to call about my internet and see if they really have faster internet in town now. I think that everybody is saying they might. So I've got to get that done. So I've got this whole list of to-dos. But don't we all? Unless you're just sitting around doing nothing, everybody has a list of stuff they want to get done. All right, this is a pair of Perry Ellis pants. I do not pick up Perry Ellis that often, but these were a linen blend, and I'm trying to experiment to see which brands I could get $15 for, even if they're just kind of a lower end brand. If they are made of linen, can they carry themselves, and so can I get more? And I know I could have held these for a long time. I've had these for about a month and a half though, and they have not budged for a higher price. So I went ahead and took $8.25 plus shipping, so it's $15.58 all in, and these were a bins pickup, so I paid less than $1, so I'm still making some money. But yeah, if I could just get, and I'm sure I could have if I waited, could have gotten more, but that's okay. $8 for something I paid $1 for. I'm still making like $4 or $5 in the end, because I'll make a little bit on the shipping most likely. So let's see. This is going to Waukee, Iowa. I said it's just over 10, so I have this in here. I just sometimes just put a blanket number in there. Okay, let's see where this is going. So going to Iowa. It's going to cost $4.88 because it's a really lightweight package, and I charged them $6.75. So probably after fees, after everything, they did not use a promotion or a coupon. I'm probably going to still make $5 total on this transaction, but definitely not worth my time on that brand. Maybe Nua tags and linen, maybe full linen instead of linen blend. This is a linen blend, not a full linen. I was talking the other day on one of my shipping videos, if you haven't caught that one, about Orvis. Orvis is not a brand that I pick up a whole lot except in puffer vests and that kind of thing. Just the plain old button-down shirts do not do that well for me, but I found an Orvis linen shirt, and I mean, I easily got, what was it, 18, 20 bucks for that pretty quickly. So Orvis is a brand where linen, just that one fabric type just ups the price and the sell-through immediately. And I was hoping maybe on Perry Ellis that was the case, but it isn't. So, but again, that was full linen. This was only linen blend, so who knows. All right. This is a nice sale. I just listed this. These patterns, you know, if you want to hold them for a while, you can get 50 or 60 bucks on a Western shirt that just based on the look. You know, rodeos are coming, all kinds of, you know, Western events. People, you know, have all kinds of reasons. This is a men's medium, so it's a little bit smaller size. It is pearl snap, and it's panhandle slim. So I don't pick up panhandle slim in just plain, you know, Western shirts with no fancy colors. It just, I mean, I can do it and get like 11 or 12 bucks, but I can't get very much. This one, though, sold with my coupon, 25% off and promoted listings, and I got $27.99 plus shipping, so $30.03 all in. And it's just because of the pattern, without a doubt. I see people holding on to these longer than I'm willing to, and they can eke out 50 really easily on something like this, but you got to hold it. And I just would rather get my 27 bucks and run. Okay. Yep. I do not want 8 pounds. No, we don't. Okay. Nope, it's not going to go under 12. I got to put 13, so it's going to be higher. Oh, the difference between 12 and 13, like if I could eke this out to be 12 ounces somehow, it's like $2 on the shipping. But anyway, this is going to cost $6.22, and I charged them $6.75. This is going to Odessa, Texas. I used to live really close to there. I actually went to college in Odessa, Texas, and I got my history degree that I do not use. Yes, I have a history degree. Don't use it. I have a nursing degree that I don't use now. That is quite embarrassing, guys. Decide what you want to do in your life, but it's okay. I still love history. Oh my goodness, I would just spend my days on microfiche things, looking at old stories in the newspaper and doing research or doing genealogy or doing that. I still have a passion for history. But I just, where I live, you know, where I've kind of followed my husband around at different times, and to monetize a history degree in town, there is a museum, so I could go, you know, volunteer and eventually work my way up to being the museum director or something like that, I'm sure. Or I could drive. I mean, I drive anyway. Why not drive, right? So, you know, we all have choices in life, but I just, you know, chose not to really use it. I think it gets me in the door, like with any job you want, if you have a degree of any kind. I still think that there are people who think that way, you know, about the degree. I know it's getting less and less. People just want a certain skill set that you have, but I still think it looks like, you know, you've finished something in your life. And so I don't regret it. I loved doing it. It was so interesting. I did a lot of Texas history, actually. I had to make choices as to what history classes I took. So I skipped a lot of world history and stuff I wish I knew now. Just dumb. I was like in my 20s, but whatever. So I skipped a lot of important, I'm not saying Texas history isn't important, but it's so niche, you know, and I don't even live there anymore, so I know a lot about Texas that I don't even live there. But I skipped a lot of world history and other things, which is crazy. All right, these are a pair of BKE jeans. These are the Jake Straight. They are tan. I've never done the research. I don't know if tan jeans or, you know, hurt it more than just if these were BKE and they were in just a blue. I don't know. But anyway, I could have held these a while longer. I just listed these like a week and a half ago. I think you can eke out about 25 pretty easily on BKE jeans. These are a cotton stretch, and there are 36 waists. So anyway, I took 15, 25, 95 all in. Okay. Priority mail flat rate, going to Hamilton, Alabama, and so I'm going to keep about $1 on the shipping. Yep, I'm thankful that I have another episode of my podcast. He hasn't had an episode since February, so I was really happy on Easter Sunday to see the episode drop on this mystery podcast I'm in the middle of. So that'll kind of get me over the mountain, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've got to make sure I download that, though. I got to go do that, guys. I sold another item, it looks like, too. Let's see, what did we sell? Oh, no, that's just this shirt that I already pulled, so that's good. I need to make up my mind what I'm doing because I'm taking a suitcase and I might stay and I may not stay. And so right now I have to have myself on 2-day shipping because I'm not sure if I'm coming home tonight or, going to the bins tomorrow or whatever because I haven't made up my mind. And so I have to have myself on 2-day shipping, but I'm actually shipping 1 day. And so I'm not getting the benefit of the extra kickback that you get for doing that. And so, but I hate to, if I'm ever going out of town, I know my husband is here tomorrow, so theoretically he could ship because he's not coming with me. So theoretically the shipping will go out tomorrow anyway, no matter what. But I hate to miss the kickback and just not kind of know what I'm doing. All right, guys, I show 3 more and I have 2, so something else must have gotten paid. Oh, no, I see. It's a box that I think is down here. I don't know. Maybe I didn't grab it. I'll just tell you about it. Okay, this is North Face shorts. It's a small men's. They used my 25% off coupon. It did sell with promoted listings. These are a women's small, though. So I just picked these up at the bins. I am stretching the type and the size of shorts that I will pick up right now just to have them available in my store. And these are North Face, so I knew someone would want them. And I put lightweight hiking. I did not put Gorp Core in this pair. I just didn't have room. So anyway, I sold these for $11.17 plus shipping, so $13.58 total because they used that coupon. But for a bins pickup, I think that is great. I see North Face every day of my life in every thrift store for like $4, but sometimes I just, especially in smaller sizes, I don't think I can get 15 to 20. I guess if I really held out till the middle of summer, I could have put $16 plus shipping and probably gotten it, but I'm struggling to get rid of a lot of North Face in any decent amount of time. I don't know about you guys. Let me know how it's going for you. North Face puffer jackets are substantial pieces. That's a no-brainer. No-brainer. All right, Wayne, New Jersey is where these are going, so I'm going to keep about $1 on the shipping. I've had these. I guess I did lower the shipping. I'm trying to pay attention, and if I know something is only going to cost between $5 and $6, I'm trying to charge $5.50 or $6, not $6.75. Because I have been just doing flat rate. It's easier for my virtual assistant and everything else. But I'm trying to, when I'm launching the drafts, not overcharge on shipping. It's just not my intention anyway. It's just kind of what happens when you do bulk. When you do everything in bulk and you're doing everything fast, I'm going to lose a little shipping to the New York area, and I'm going to gain shipping to closer areas. But I don't mind making some money on the shipping, just not like $3. I'm not trying to do that. I think that's excessive, and I think it slows down the item selling anyway. I've been on eBay since I was 27 years old, so I don't know how the average person thinks about shipping. I don't think most people understand how much it costs. I think most people think that you're always overcharging, even if you're not. But I think people are used to paying really high prices now, so maybe they don't even realize that this is costing me in this case it's $5, but that some of my items are costing me $4.50 and I'm charging $6.75. Because they seem to be more than happy to pay the $6.75. I don't ever get people saying, why are you charging so much? I never have that happen. All right. Let's see, $48.58. All right, this is 32 Bar Blues. This is a bolo. I actually need to show it to you. This label is, it's a bolo like in the $25 to $40 range. I showed this on a haul recently. 32 Bar Blues. I first learned about this brand from Jack Valentine and Ryan. I would never have stopped. I mean, I hope I would have stopped and looked it up, but I never would have just grabbed it and known that it was worth money. I found this in the bins, and they did use my 25% off coupon, so it sold for $24.99 plus shipping, but $27 is what they ended up paying. All right, 13 ounces. Ooh, come over here. I'm not used to having a mouse. I need to get a mouse pad. That would be good. Actually, I've got one grocery list here, and I have another grocery list somewhere that I need to find before I go today. All right. First class. This is going to Connecticut, so I'm only going to keep about 10 cents on the shipping. All right, guys, while that's printing, I'm going to go grab this next order. If you want to hang out for it, you can. I'll tell you what it is real quick in case you don't. It'll just take me a second. I don't know why I didn't grab it. I thought it was in here because I just listed it last night, but I actually carried it in there. So let me go grab it. I understand if you don't want to hang out. It is a lot of 12 PlayStation games, and I sold it for $120. So let me go grab it. Let me see. Oh, why didn't I put my number on it here? Let me find out what the number is. Okay, $13.50. I'll be right back. You're still on video, so don't. What's that? Okay, okay. Okay, thanks. Okay, guys, here we go. If you're still there, thank you for waiting. That is my normal habit, is that even if I only have 3 or 4 hard good boxes, I carry them in there, file them, put them where they are. But for some reason, I just thought I had a pile on the floor, and I didn't. It was actually put away yesterday. Let me finish this first shirt. Oh, my trash can is overflowing. Overflowing. All right, there is the shirt. All right, let's go to the next one here. All right, this has 12 video games from my son. When you see the hard goods haul, if you go watch that, you'll see me show exactly what's in this exact one, because I did just list it and film it last night. So it's a lot of 12 PlayStation games, PlayStation 2, PS2 games, Black Label. It includes Tekken, Baldur's Gate, Time Crisis. Now, I clearly say in here, let me read, that they are only acceptable. They have, let's see, all game discs have scratches but have been tested and work. All games are PS2 Black Label except for SOCOM 3. And then I go into, there's a Lara Croft Tomb Raider, there's Legend, and all these ones that he had. Anyway, this sold within a few minutes, but my son knows his video games, and this is just a clearance item for him. So I don't believe that he missed anything. I think he just is getting a good deal, trying to get rid of some overstock of his, and he wanted them out of here. So I took pictures. Let's see, I don't know. I took close to 24 pictures. I took pictures of the ones that were sealed. I took you know, just pictures of the discs, pretty much front and back, and we said that they had scratches. So let's go ahead and print this. They did use my 25% off coupon on that. So that took out about $20 some, and I do wish we would have, that I would have not had my coupon on this. I think we could have got a little higher, but it's fine. It took me probably 10 minutes to list this between the 20 photos and then putting them in the box and wrapping them, and then the description is already done by my virtual assistant. So I'm just going to take a little bit less on this. My son doesn't care if we split it down the middle, and we normally do, but since my coupon got caught up in there, I'm going to keep probably around $35 on my share of that, and I'll give him closer to $50. We took in $109.95, but we have a lot of fees in there and all of that. So I'll make right around 35 bucks on that. So this is Parcel Select. I'm going to send it, but I want coverage since it is a $100 order. Let me see what priority is. No, priority is not going to happen. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead. I looked at this guy's feedback just to see if he was a reseller, and it looks like it's fine. I'm not really worried about it. So all right, guys, that is the end of what I'm shipping today. I will, you'll be getting a video here as long as it uploads while I'm gone the way that it should. Let's see where we're at. We're only at 8%. I don't know what the deal is. That's the thing. My internet doesn't seem super slow, but for some reason when uploading videos, I think my internet is really slow. But while I'm gone, sometime today, maybe it'll take 2 or 3 more hours. It's a pretty long video. It's over, I think, an hour-long video, and you know, showing all the hard goods. So if you have time and you want to catch that, that's great. Otherwise, thank you for all your support on watching the channel, and I keep getting new subscribers almost every day. So if you're new here, welcome. I don't have any way to acknowledge you except just say welcome. As far as I know, YouTube doesn't let me, you know, message you and say thanks for joining or anything like that. So I really appreciate it. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think of how I run my business. What do you sell? I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you have a good day, guys. I'm going to go take a road trip here. We'll see ya.